braving the cold weather. So we'll hold off and not deter anyone from the workshop. We'll come to that tomorrow. Just a few announcements. Got some brochures back at the table. After tomorrow, we only have one more program, and that's going to be something completely different from what we usually do. We're going to be producing a play at Just Off Broadway. It's called Gates In and Out, and it's based on Joseph Campbell's work. It was performed at the Portals to the Sacred Conference in St. Louis, and also at a Joseph Campbell organization somewhere. I forget the details on that. But that's going to be 3 nights, Friday night, Saturday night, and a Sunday matinee, the first weekend in May. And I'll have to come out because I'm going to be one of the actors. Not quite an acting debut, but close to a debut. Yes, pick up a program, so you can look at the programs that we have had in the past. And we'll be getting we're working on our programs for next year, and we'll be getting another brochure out this summer. I wanted to thank everyone who has paid a membership. We are a nonprofit organization, and we really survive on memberships and then what we bring in at the door on these programs. We don't have any other kind of grants or underwriters or anything. So we really appreciate your monetary support, and if you could maybe give just a little bit more, we'd really appreciate that. I know it's hard times for everyone, and that makes it hard on organizations too. But I really thank you all for your support. I'd like to introduce our speaker tonight. Huffington Post contributor Pythia Peay got her start as a writer in 1968 when her weekly column Wildflowers ran in the Oak Grove, Missouri high school newspaper. A writer, journalist, and author on spirituality and psychology for over 30 years, her work has appeared in Washington Post's On Faith, Washingtonian, BeliefNet, George, New Woman, Ode, Utne magazine? Utne magazine.
As in chutney.
And Italy's La Repubblica. She was a feature writer and contributing editor for Common Boundary, a journal that explored the intersection between psychology and spirituality. Her Body and Soul columns for Religion News Service appeared in newspapers around the country, from the Cleveland Plain Dealer to the Kansas City Star. The author of Soul Sisters, The 5 Sacred Qualities of a Woman's Soul, she's currently completing American Icarus, My Father's Life, Death, and the Myth of America. And just switch notes here, and for one edition. And she is also an associate with the new Washington, D.C. think tank, Center for Psychology and Politics. So I want to welcome Pythia Peay to the stage. Thank you.
Can you hear me? It's so great to be here. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And yes, I really did get my start in 1968 in Oak Grove High School, writing for my local paper. First story I wrote was on reincarnation. And I was pretty sure nobody was going to be into it, and that I would be very judged for what I wrote, until someone, the mother of one of my friends, stopped me on the street and said that she had been very struck by my story and felt that she had a past lifetime during Jesus' lifetime. So that's where it all began. So thank you for inviting me to come here and speak. It's a really good feeling to give back to the place that has shaped